It's March 3rd, 2022. That's day 3 of my Compose 31 New Pieces of Music in 31 Days challenge. And I've actually already finished. I was so excited to get started this morning. I woke up at 6:30 with ideas. And I basically got straight to work and worked solid all the way till like 1 o'clock when I finally stopped and had some lunch. And I just came back and it is currently 2:30. That's funny. Normally I'm sitting down to tell you it's 2:30 and I'm getting started. But today it's 2:30 and I'm done. Anyway, I will let past Drew fill you in on how everything went down. So I'm going to go ahead and toss you back to earlier this morning with unshowered, coffee-drinking Drew to carry you along the journey as I write this piece of music. Take it away, past Drew.
Once again, coming at you this morning. It's 6:45. Still have my breathe right strip on, but I had an idea for today's piece, and I just wanted to get started right away. So that's what I'm doing. Hope it turns into something.
I intended to work on this in Sibelius today, but when the idea came, it just felt easier to dump it into Logic and make sense later. I'm going au naturel with the lighting today, just the window, so excuse me if it's not consistent. Anyway, as often happens, the idea that I initially started with has quickly, it still works, but I composed working with this one idea, and it led my brain to kind of a transitionary section. And now the transitionary section is way cooler than the initial music that I came up with. Pumpkin's here to check in. I don't know, sometimes you have those moments that kind of just affirm that you're like, hey, I don't suck at this. I just had one of those. I was listening to something, and there's just so many things that I just play in. I hit record because I just feel like there's an idea happening, and what comes out of my fingers is just like spot on. And I just had that feeling for this violin line. I don't know. I think it came out pretty well. Don't pay attention to the exact timing and stuff of the trumpet parts. Those are just ideas. I don't know. It was weird. It had kind of a Christmassy resolution in there. I don't know what that was about. My peanut butter almost fell off of my spoon. So it's 9:30-ish, and I was getting kind of hungry, so I decided to stop and have my breakfast. Out of curiosity, does anybody else put peanut butter on your bananas? So it's 9:30, and normally by right now, I'm about an hour into watching a bunch of YouTube videos with my coffee and my breakfast, checking turnip prices on Animal Crossing. And then I come into my office and get started with business things. So from about 9:30 to 10:30, all I'm doing is checking analytics and things like that, and sending emails, replying to emails. But today, because of this YouTube challenge that I set for myself. By the way, thank you, Jamie Aston, for putting this in my head. Originally, I was just going to try to write 31 pieces of music and maybe put out a video at the end talking about it. And I tweeted about that. You can follow me at Drew Morris Comp on Twitter. And Jamie responded saying, oh, so you're going to try to put out a video a day? That's crazy. And at the time, I wasn't. But then I was like, why not? I wouldn't mind getting some more subscribers here on YouTube. I enjoy making these videos about music and random things. So why not challenge myself to do it, since I have a reason to? So I'm doing it. I'm on day 3. And, the first day came pretty easily. The second day was tough. A lot of reworking. But then this morning, I was laying there in bed, and this idea popped into my head for a theme. And when it came time for my coffee, instead of plopping down in front of a bunch of YouTube videos, I plopped down in front of the camera. So by 9:30 today, I already have like 45 seconds of a superhero theme written. And it's all because of this silly 31-day YouTube challenge. So thank you for those of you that are watching. I know I'm only 3 days in, but you've kept me accountable, and I woke up excited to write this morning. So, small victory. Even if I didn't get a single note written beyond what's written here, it's a win. and I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. I'm trying to just work out the actual theme, which I think is not a whole lot, but it's something that I think I can build upon. So I think I'm going to try to go to a more melodic treatment of that as opposed to the intense stuff. And it's funny, like, it was kind of ambiguous as a piece until I added trumpet in. It really helped, but the trumpet hasn't really gotten the melody yet, so I think I'm going to toss the melody over to the trumpet for what amounts to the B section of this. Originally it was just going to be like a superhero theme, but now it's kind of turning into more of like an overture in the style of the music that would have opened the Superman film back in the 80s. It was a long intro, and I'm going to get back to work. By the way, sorry, I don't know if I mentioned it yet, I haven't had a shower yet. I guess you're getting used to seeing me in my I just woke up and I look like it phase of the day. The light keeps changing on me, so I don't... Oh, look at that guy. He's going to move before I can move the camera, so I'm just going to take a picture and try to put it up on the screen for you. Trust me, even though he broke my kalimba yesterday, he's still a cute guy. Well, hello, Pumpkin again. Well, I think I've reached an ending for this piece, so I'm gonna go take my lunch break. It's funny to say it that way. I'm gonna go eat lunch, take a shower. 1 o'clock, and I'm done with my piece, basically, like an hour and a half before I've even started it the last few days. Now, granted, I didn't get any business affairs taken care of, and I haven't worked on any of my commissions today, but I don't know. I feel like this piece came out pretty well. I wish I had a reason to make it like a longer piece, because really it's 2 minutes. And it's like, just the facts, ma'am, type of an approach. It's the intro, the middle section, and the outro. That's it. But there's a lot of meat in there if I wanted to go in and flesh it out for something. But my original intention was for this to feel like the intro music for a superhero movie. And I think that's the case. Now, in actuality, I feel like it's more of an anti-hero. How do you pronounce that? Somebody who thinks they're doing right, but they're doing it in strange ways. Anyway, jokingly calling this Captain the theme for Captain Capitalism, because not sure if he's a hero or an anti-hero or a straight-up villain sometimes. I can't think of anything else I need to say. This video is probably already gone too long. But let's go ahead and show you what I did. It's not going to be any fancy images or anything on this one. I think I'm just going to put the camera on myself and the screen so you can kind of see my reaction as I listen to it. But if you like this, let me know what you think. Definite anti-hero, not a superhero, though. Captain Capitalism's superhero theme.